Let me just refresh. Says live.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna launch her then. Let's hit ready.
Yeah, you're good. And you got sound.
Excellent. Thank you, Dave.
Cool. Are you ready to go? Ready?
I'm fucking ready, Dave. Let's rock and roll. Hey, so welcome back after about an hour of extraordinarily bizarre technical delays. We are bringing you a real treat tonight. We are starting a grand campaign in Close Combat Last Stand Arnhem, which is a remake of Close Combat 2, A Bridge Too Far, and brings the Close Combat series to the delightfully flat land of Holland, where we will be simulating the Market Garden campaign, in which the Allies attempted to end the war by the Christmas of 1944 by a daring assault across the bridges of the Netherlands. I will be playing as the Nazis because Dave won the coin toss, and he will be playing as the heroic Allies who historically lost this grand struggle. So I definitely have a major upper hand in playing this game because, historically, my boys won. Not that the Nazis are my boys, but,
And not like you haven't played this before
not
either.
like I haven't played this before either. So I'm just kind of scrolling around the map here, but the general thrust of this campaign, for those of you that aren't familiar with Operation Market Garden, is that the Allies were after the D-Day landings and after the sort of initial campaign in France, the Allies were trying to figure out how to get into Germany and how to end the war as rapidly as possible. And there were the default plan was just going to be to continue pushing through France, go through the Ardennes or wherever they could get through into Western Germany, but there was a very, very bold plan that was eventually turned into an actual operation by British planning, termed Operation Market Garden, in which the Allied Airborne Forces, a division of British paratroopers and 2 divisions of American paratroopers, would attempt to capture a series of bridges going south to north across a stretch of Holland, which would then be rapidly assaulted by a huge Allied army, which in this game is represented, I think, exclusively by 30 Corps. So that's what Dave is doing here. I'm the red with these kind of symbols here. Dave is these very handset symbols on the green squares, and you can kind of see up at the top here that this is the 502nd Parachute Infantry Regiment of the 101st Airborne Division going up against whatever Bodenstengit is. So he has paratroopers that have landed on pretty much all the major bridges, and his goal is to kind of either capture these and or hold them long enough for his unstoppable force of endless Sherman tanks to make it from the south of the map all the way up to north. There are kind of 3 distinct sectors: the Eindhoven sector in the south, which is built around Vigo and, ultimately Eindhoven. The Nijmegen sector in the center, which is sort of going to be centered around fighting on Groesbeek Heights and Nijmegen itself and all of these delightful river bridges. And of course, the infamous Arnhem sector, where historically the 1st British Parachute Infantry Division was annihilated, or nearly annihilated, because they had not been able to be reinforced because the Americans fighting around Nijmegen were not able to take time and allow 30 Corps to relieve them. So let's see how this goes. This is going to take a long time. There's going to be a lot of battles to fight. For those of you just looking at the map here, these are ferries. These are bridges. These bridges with like a dynamite symbol on them. Those are bridges that the Germans can try to blow up to delay the Allied advance. These are fuel dumps. These are Nazi fuel dumps. All of these little circles that say BO, these are static German regiments. You can see they're these really depleted little garrison forces. I can't move these around the map. I can, however, move these other regiments around the map. So, I'm going to do my first moves, and I think over the course of the next 30 or so episodes, we're all going to figure out if Arnhem Bridge will be a bridge too far for Dave. So,
Well said.
I'm gonna save the game real quick. You haven't hit execute, right?
I have not.
All right. I'm gonna just hit save. We're gonna call this Dave Ross 0, and I guess make your moves, bitch. Sorry. Uh, I'm mostly static regiments, so I don't have a lot of moves I can make. So I'm just kind of trying to look at what I got. Yeah, wow. None of these guys have any. Okay, I found my first regiment. Graebner's Men, the 9th SS Panzer Kampfwagen. Okay, this is like an armored car group.
Very fun.
It's not near anything. Okay. Well, it's gonna probably take a while to get them south of these. So I can click ahead in time and see where eventually my reinforcements will come in. You can kind of see them on the map down here in the lower right. And as the game goes on, I don't see that many reinforcements. So the Allies pretty much only get reinforced from the south, but I get reinforced from sort of all over the place, in the north. So right now I have no information on Dave's forces, so I might just keep. Now we're gonna move you guys down to here to try to intercept the forces I'm aware of. So this is the 82nd parachute. So these are two battle groups of the 82nd. Yeah, well, Dave has got paratroopers for days. And I'm assuming it's going to take him a little bit of time to move his guys around, because he's got a lot of guys to move. So
that is for sure. So I'm actually done. So I can, whenever you're ready.
I'm going to assign my support. Make sure you assign yours. And
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm ready. I don't have many regiments that can move. They're pretty much all static defense.
Yeah, I hit execute.
All right. I think that we're going to fight this from south to north. Let me just click around and see where the battles are going to be.
Yeah, I would suggest you save the game now before we start.
Good call.
Just in case. And yeah, I would guess something like that.
Yeah, you're definitely going for Nijmegen, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, you're going to win most of these early battles because it's just like these huge stacks of extremely capable airborne troops versus like a bunch of Dutch SS collaborators. All right, I'm going to save it as Dave Ross 1. And hitting next. Yeah, first battle in the south. The Irish Guards. Oh, that's right. The Irish Guards were the first ones into Market Garden. And I've got a little reservist team here.
Bodenstagige Eidenheit.
It's right out of my mouth, Dave.
Yeah, I said that exactly like a proud German
speaker
would say.
You would survive the basics.
Doing my heritage well.
In Inglorious Bastards. That guy would not have caught on to you.
All right, so I'm on the next screen.
All right, I'm looking at the German battle group. Just trying to see what I got here. Yeah, so you're starting in like a little pocket in the south. So, for those watching at home, Dave and I have played quite a bit of close combat in our days, and we have some gentleman's rules that we abide by for this game because it's a little bit easy to abuse. Basically, so far for this campaign, we've agreed on 2. The first is that attacking players have the option to force a truce if they have not exchanged any victory locations and they agree to withdraw the following turn to represent them basically retreating upon realizing an approach is not practicable. And the second is related to deployment and sustained battles, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I'm ready to deploy if you are ready to deploy.
I am ready.
Let's hit next.
May the best historical nerd win. May the best wereaboo lose.
Well, I am the best wereaboo, so It's
Exactly.
yeah. So go fuck yourself, Dave.
All right, so we got a very vertical map
Yeah,
here.
it's a very long map. Very long map. Not a short map, but a
Really
long
drawing
map.
this one out.
Yeah. You're gonna have to cover a lot of ground here. So I don't have any real intelligence on what the allies are throwing at me. I know that this is the tip of the spear, so this is going to be an absolutely fuck huge, uh, like force of angry, screaming Irishmen. You know, howling up the howling up the land at me. And I'm assuming they're bringing a bunch of tanks. So
Why would you assume that? Because you've played the game before?
Dave, because I'm historically literate.
Yeah, I'll bet. Historically literate, my ass. That's a lie. You're extremely historically literate.
Well, it seems that way. I don't know if I actually am, but I can fake it pretty well, huh? So
Yeah, well, that's all that matters. All right, let's do that.
I'm gonna be a minute in deploying, I think.
So, in the spirit of openness, there's these trenches filled with water. I'm assuming those are impassable
Anything that
to
is shallow
vehicles.
water, you can. Yeah, I would. So basically, the way impassable terrain works with vehicles, if I recall correctly, is like you have the option to attempt to plow through them, but there is some chance that you will be mired. So
Right, makes sense.
do at your own risk. If I recall correctly, you have a lot of tanks to burn through, so I wouldn't be too conservative with them. I think your goal, if I can offer some advice, is probably to clear this board as quickly as you can. But I'm doing something that might be kind of stupid, and I'm not sure how it's going to work out for me. As I am one to do in this fucking game. So,
Well, I'm not going to dissuade you from it, so
oh, also you can hold down spacebar to see the leadership range of your command units. So, green means they're good leadership, um, and red means that there's like a squad leader, but there's not good leadership there. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I've got some troubles here, so we're gonna see how this goes. Good luck.
Same to you.
So in close combat, let me turn the trees back on. In close combat, you can't see your opponent's forces unless you're just shooting smoke off. You can't see your opponent's forces unless your units are able to see them. So Dave has an entire army down here. I just don't have visibility to it yet. And well, viewers of the stream and potential stream snipers, Dave, you can see where all my units are deployed. So
Well, I'm not watching your stream, so you'll have to find an audience elsewhere.
what I may do is I may try to set up push to talk in Discord so that I can talk to the stream and then I can talk to you. Because then I think it's a little bit hard for people who are watching to view what units I have here. So I'm just going to kind of go through these because it's, I think, going to take a second before we engage. Sort of summarize what I have and how this works. So Um, FJ Ersatz are Fallschirmjäger Ersatz rifle groups, and Ersatz groups just is kind of the German way of saying ad hoc. So these are my ad hoc rifle groups. They have very poor leadership, and I think actually they don't even have squad leaders. They're just like little four-man rifle teams. So if one of these guys goes down, the entire squad can end up in some trouble. Anything that's called a Zug troop, and I don't know why this is flashing, but I think it's the same reason why we were having that technical difficulty earlier. Anything called a Zug troop is a command squad. So these are my command infantry, and they're basically just a normal rifle squad, but they are also in these kind of depleted forces some of my best infantry units, and they also have my commander in them. So these buildings here that have the numbers over them, that's how many stories tall the building is. And taller buildings give you more resistance to indirect fire barrage weapons like mortars. It's a little bit weird because the game always assumes that you're on the top story for line of sight, but it always assumes you're bottom story for receiving mortar fire. It's just one of those quirks. And wood buildings obviously provide far less cover than stone buildings. So Dave is suppressing this house right now. He's got a machine gun somewhere in this ditch. And right now I'm just playing for time. My goal is to make this take as long as possible, because every turn that Dave spends on this board is another turn that he is not able to just puke tanks into the Eindhoven sector. And as you can see from the portion of Dave's forces that are visible right now, the Germans are heavily outnumbered. They were not expecting this attack.
But you were expecting it.
Well, Dave, that's because I have magic future vision. Which is sort of like magic Führer vision, but no, this game is fantastic, and I love Market Garden as a campaign because it's... I feel like of all the close combat campaigns, it's probably the one... Like, historically, the Allies lost this, but the Allies could have won this if they had better operational planning, and had gotten just a little bit luckier. And it's like a really, really cool historical battle. Dave is just suppressing things as he advances. He knows I'm in here somewhere. He doesn't know exactly where. You can see some smoke coming in from the mortars. And these green circles here, they mean my units are on ambush. And that's the direct bushing, so if I wanted to change direction, I could do that.
Ross, you would never ambush me.
Never. And what the ambush command means is that my guys will hold their fire until the enemies are within about 30 meters, at which point they'll open up, like as soon as they have for sure kill shots. And I just sort of use it to hide units. It's kind of a catch-all hide command. And if I click and drag my cursor, I can kind of see what my zones of fire are. So, Dave is doing one of the hardest things in close combat, which is just blind pushing, because he doesn't really know where I am, and it's a big board, and I could kind of be anywhere. So, he's just trying to clear these obstacles as rapidly as he can, and try to find out where I am without expending all of his men doing so.
Well, you've already taken a few, so. I heard it's Jerry. Oh shit, you have an AT gun.
Yeah, I was actually hoping you could see that for a minute.
Well, I didn't.
I was kind of hoping you'd get a little bit more exposed before that had to pop itself off. I didn't really see if it could get line of sight down that far. I had a really beautiful side shot set up as you were coming closer up, but...
Well, you disabled a tank, and you destroyed another.
We're under heavy fire.
I want you to know I'm power gaming this with everything because I respect you that much.
Fire! Wrong.
So anytime we hear something like someone screaming "Corporal" or "Sergeant," that means that a leader has died, which is a really significant thing. So you can see down here in the status that I've got guys who are pinned, guys who are powered. Negatively impacts their psychological readiness.
Take cover!
Down here you can see we're both shooting at each other, but we have like pretty ineffective.
Under heavy fire.
Also, to explain, the green outlines on my troops shows what level of cover they're in, and the little symbols next to them shows their relative level of morale. So you can see that the sergeant, or I guess, actually there is no sergeant on these squads, that one of the guys down here has been incapacitated. You can see that over in his bar. So there's his status is unconscious. I've got another guy who's not killed, but he's stunned. That was a lucky hit. So, mortar squad just killed the entire crew of the pack gun. So the gun is completely abandoned and has been totally neutralized. That's a pretty uncommon thing to have happen. You don't usually pinhole a field gun like that, but every once in a while it does
Very
happen.
unlikely.
Because one shell killed 5 guys, so that was a pretty clutch moment for Dave. And to trade for it was a single Staghound, which isn't even a real tank. So...
Oh, really? Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
Yeah, I just had a weird move command that I didn't mean to do. Whoops. Just got a squad killed for no reason. I have no idea why they ran out into cover. It's really strange. Wow, alright. I had a squad of Panzerjäger, and I must have accidentally clicked and told them to go somewhere, but I didn't realize that I had done so. So, they're dead. So things are turning pretty rapidly against Jerry here. How the hell do these guys move? That's such a weird thing to have happen. I'm a little salty about that, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go order this squad to go pick up Panzer Shrek off the squad. Never mind, I won't do that. They've been fixed in position. So Dave is trying to push Shermans across the shallow water. I'm guessing units will naturally scavenge weapons from dead soldiers if they go over. They'll even scavenge enemy weapons if they have to. I was not expecting you to do an armored charge across the ditch, Dave. That was actually pretty balls.
Well, it's a risky business.
Thick forest. I have the trees turned off, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on here, but... Ooh, deserted. Well, rights check. You'll be shot as a deserter. So I've had a squad desert, and I've had a squad surrender to Dave down here. So things are looking pretty dicey for the Reich. It's we've forced him to make some trades, but it's nothing he can't give up. So.
I see how it is.
Neue Position erreicht. In Position.
Well, we got a minute left. 2 minutes.
So there's 6 turns in a day, and I think this campaign takes place over roughly 6 days. So my goal is to try to delay Dave for about 1 or 2 turns. If that can be achieved, then great. Like that's good for me. I don't have a whole lot of options on this board, so we're doing what we can to, you know, force. And for anyone watching, this is how close combat is. It's very like trying to think how to describe this. It's a very slow game. It's a very cautious game. I think it's exciting.
Taking fire!
Ooh. Did a little damage to me. Okay, so you can see our morale broke. I think I might have taken some hits right there at the end. I got to check this out. But Dave was able to kind of get through at least half the board, but I've still got a chance to contest this a little bit. So yeah.
So as you can see, and this is kind of per our gentleman's agreement, there is one location that was awarded to myself as the victor in this battle. So when you lose, sometimes it'll assign you a few victory locations you haven't actually captured based off of how badly or how much of disparity in morale the two forces had. But during the next game, I would not deploy my forces in that northern area that was captured. And that's per our agreement to deploy within a contiguous area from our main deployment areas. Is that correct, or
well,
do you
I would
think we
actually
should?
let you deploy up there if you wanted to, because that could represent a small number of units breaking through. What would be shitty of me would be to come down to one of these gaps in your area, and like if it's around a victory location, it's fair.
Do you think that? Okay, all right, fair.
It's just like these random ass like backfield areas. I don't get why the game is better about volume shading this. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So
So you did destroy a vehicle, and you did damage another one, actually. So
Good.
the other one, the other one that was damaged, I'm not sure if it detracked itself in the brush or if it was hit.
Well, you've really crippled my force up, despite the fact that I tried to play pretty far back. So, that mortar shell hitting the pack was pretty clutch for you.
That was pretty lucky.
Well, that happens sometimes. My Stug is still alive, my machine gun team is still alive, and I still have half a rifle team. So, and unfortunately, my Panzerjägers died, which is a little disappointing because I don't know why they ran out of cover. I'm gonna hit next. So I'm gonna save game again. I'm just gonna call the save games battle. I'm just gonna save over it. So we're still stalemated down here, but the next fight that's gonna happen is gonna be Dave trying to use the 1st Battalion 502nd Parachute Infantry Regiment to take this bridge. Let's hit next. Oh, this is what I got.
It's this map.
This game usually gives you options in choosing your battle group, but the Germans don't get that at the start of this campaign. So like normally there's a whole list of optional reserves here, but as you can see, I don't have much to work with. And actually, some of these I can't even choose where they go. They just get put into the ground wherever the game decides they should be put into the ground. So this will be fun. My goal is to try to blow this bridge up to delay Dave, and that means I got to hold on to it for 20 minutes. So, good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
And I absolutely will blow this bridge. Some of the bridges up north I don't want to blow because there are compelling reasons for me to want to keep them, but this bridge I absolutely want to blow. I have no desire whatsoever to allow this bridge to fall into Dave's hands because I have no troops on the other side of it. So, just so you know how it's going to be, my dude.
Well, we should be honest.
Okay.
So, to be fair, you have a very defensible location.
Yeah, no argument.
So that's good.
You outnumber me pretty heavily, I would think, here. Actually, this might not be a huge battalion for you, but, like, you've got pretty good... Like, you've got a pretty good force here. Because I've got these trenches on top of this road, which let me see pretty far. But, the truth is, American paratroopers, they tend to beat out the random assholes that I get.
You got to think about this one a little.
Yeah, this is a tricky one, and I'm trying to think about how aggressively I want to try to play this. Because, honestly, I just kind of need to keep you from getting the bridge. And, like, everything else is sort of... You know what? I will do that. I will do that. I'm not going to try to be a shit about this, Dave. You're welcome.
You are welcome too.
Alright. Don't murder me with mortars. I'm ready.
Need a second. Almost done. All right, hit ready.
Boom. Come and get it. Come and get it, Dave. Oh, wow. I only have a 3-minute and 45-second timer before I get to blow the bridge. Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, I think
That's
some of the bridges,
weird.
they make it really easy for you to blow. I don't think that's for every bridge. I think it's just like these early bridges are pretty easy to destroy.
Jeez. Well, if that's the case, I can't see the timer. That's really annoying.
Ooh, that was really, really well placed, actually. Yeah, so Dave is kind of taking the route I predicted, and unfortunately it's a really good approach, and I don't have a lot of ability to cover it. So I'm just firing my flak cannons into it and hoping that that does the trick. Look at those paratroopers move. Yeah, I have absolutely no weapons I can bring to bear on them right now. Well, I suppose I have these, but let's not be ridiculous here. Minute 15, Dave. Gotta move faster.
Yeah, I don't know if this is actually possible, so...
I actually don't think it is. I don't think that you can win this, like, fair and square. I think that to win this, you basically have to... See if all the bridge timers are so short. If they're all super short, then I'll come up with a... But the other thing is that the second I blow this bridge timer, my battle group is destroyed and Dave takes control of the map. So, it's not like all great for me to blow bridge. I do suffer some drawbacks from it. Dave's got a lot of smoke to work with, which is kind of unfortunate, because...
Yeah. Well.
So I don't want to blow the bridge too quickly, because if I do, I don't get a chance to chew up these paratroopers. This is what they call defense in depth. In which Karsting, with his 63 rounds and his Kar 98, is able to hold off an entire advance, because physically assaulting him out of his hole would mean directly engaging, like, a machine gun with 3 flak cannons. So, and just for anyone wondering why there's a flak cannon shooting at these guys, the 8.8 centimeter German flaks were very commonly used as defensive guns on the ground because the Germans figured out that they were pretty useful for that. Dave is all kinds of in this ditch, and there's nothing I can do to stop him. But we're gonna try to set up some end plate fire here. And you can see my machine gunner is tired because he's had to carry. Oh, and the flanking attack! Fuck! Well, what can be done? The bridge must be protected. There's only one thing to do. There's only one thing to do. Tactical smoke! Oh, my machine gun position has been badly flanked. Wow, I should give these guys an Iron Cross. They are really, really making it happen right now. I like that they know there's enemies like directly behind them, but they're just continue to fire at the target they've been ordered to fire at.
They are very bold.
Yeah, normally I would never advance the Zug troop, but as soon as I blow this bridge, this entire battle group is erased, so there's very little purpose to trying to preserve these forces.
Keep your heads down!
Feuer eingestellt! Deckung! Laufbahn! Feuer eingestellt!
Oh no, Pemsel's died. He said if he wasn't back in 3 seconds to blow the bridge.
No! You did it!
That was the best bridge too.
Well, you've made me really suffer for it, so...
Yeah, but you gained control of the entire area, so there is that. Actually, I'm not sure if that was smart, now that I think about it, because I think that while you're gonna like take an extra turn to move 30 corps across it, like I actually could have made you, I could have made you take the whole area.
Did you have many more units by the bridge?
No, I had 2 units of Ersatz rifles, a Zug troop, an MG-34, and then the 3 static flak cannons that I couldn't reposition. So like other than the cannons, I had like 15 guys total. So I'm pleased with what I was able to do. I probably made you pay a couple reinforcements points. My machine gun team specifically did really well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna click next, and I'm gonna save battle again. Are we both on the main screen, looking at the next battle?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is basically the same thing. So for anyone watching at home who doesn't like the fact I get through an entire turn tonight, go fuck yourself. This I'm ready to launch, so whenever you are.
I was just looking at the map.
Yeah, I've got another similar force. This one's a little bit better, I think, than the last one, but... Oh, never mind, I lied, because my ersatz rifle teams have no training. So the color indicates the quality of the troops. Red means basic training. Orange means, like, they're combat trained, but they're not, like, good. And no color at all means that these are totally untrained levies. So this is literally guys that probably were handed a rifle yesterday afternoon and told, like, you're in the German army now, Fritz. Actually, these are probably local levies raised from the citizens of Holland. So these are probably, like, I don't know if they'd be Holland members of the SS or if they'd just be, like, Holland, like, policemen from Holland, but they're sort of being pressed into service here. But in this game, they're represented as German. So they're going to be just the most ineffective units you could imagine. They're going to be so bad.
So in the spirit of fairness, what's the timer on this bridge?
2 minutes.
Are you kidding me?
No, historically, the entire reason that this campaign failed was because the Nazis were able to blow Soane Bridge. Like, that fucked up so much stuff. So that's like... This is historically what happened. And the fact that you're struggling with it is to be...
I was like, this is ridiculous.
It's...
Alright, well, I don't feel as bad now. So it's like...
Because I think the story is, like, the Germans were ready to blow these bridges, maybe? Yeah, so the... How do we want to do this here? I guess this will go here, because, like, where the fuck else would I put it? So this gives me transverse cover, and then it kind of prevents these guys from being easily pushed. But these ersatz rifle squads, they have to stay near my commander, because if they don't, I mean, they're just gonna like, if they don't, they're just gonna panic instantly. So right, I'm ready.
Give me like 2 seconds. I need to find this. In the mess of guys, I need to find... There it is. This other unit.
The other kind of gentleman's rule I'm going to set is basically that I'm not going to... where's that coming in? Is basically that I'm not going to blow the bridge unless I'm actually at risk of losing it, just to spite Dave. Dave, as always, on point with the smoke, having a pretty good plan. I think this is going to be a great series, Dave. I think that there's going to be 10 people who watch this, and I think they're all going to really enjoy it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Incoming! Lieutenant!
20 seconds, Dave. I got you,
Are you
Lieutenant.
kidding?
No.
Seriously?
No.
Oh my god. Alright. Nah, oh well. Guess I'm not gonna go and run on this bridge then.
Fuck you, dude. That thing didn't even get to shine. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. You just destroyed it. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, the paratroops are here. I gotta do it. You're gonna get it.
Here, do me a gentleman's, okay? If I got this far, let me at least try to capture the damn bridge. Oh, you fucker.
Come on, that's historical.
Did you just kill those guys?
No.
Oh, come on. Alright.
I mean, you captured the area and you just... So basically, you can bridge these minor bridges. Sorry, Dave. That was
That's
really,
okay.
That was really well played. Like, you completely dismantled me, and you were seconds away, but I was ready to blow the bridge for like a couple minutes. I was just kind of waiting until I was about to lose it. So.
Yeah. I was hoping you were like not
You-
really paying attention.
You actually
I was like,
almost got me. I was like,
yeah.
oh fuck. So, alright, let's hit next. Save the game as.
I don't know if I lost anyone on the bridge because like,
I think I killed one dude.
ugh.
You have to understand that like my squads have no training, so.
So where's the next? Okay, I see it.
So like if you see the map, you can see that there's no bridges here, so you're gonna have to divert to like Netherwetten, and then you can jump. I think you can bridge right up into one of these adjacent ones.
All right. Did you want to save it?
I just did. Let's hit next. I'm ready to go. Similar force.
So this one shows a bridge to destroy, but I don't see a bridge on the map. Yeah, I see it.
Maybe.
I think I see what it is. It's a small one, if that's a bridge.
I'm gonna grab a carbine. I might not be able to blow it up.
Yeah. 1 second. Don't start it yet. I have to get some water too.
Usefully placed. So what we'll do here is we'll just try to basically.
All right, and I'm back.
Have a fighting retreat out of these buildings. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to launch. Oh, there is actually a 10-minute timer on this bridge. So you have a...
So where is the... Oh, I see it. It's the Dalmo. It's this little bridge. Okay.
So I think there's a way to repair bridges. It just takes time. And some
Yeah,
of the
I think they
bridges-
do automatically, but...
Yeah, because like the engineers can bridge the small bridges, but it's like the major bridges that they can't get. Will this be a bridge too far, Dave?
Will it? I don't know.
Will it?
It may be.
Oh shit. Yeah, whoops. I misdeployed a unit.
Did you hit begin already?
Yeah, it's okay. I can get him out of there.
I'm trying to think of my approach. It's going to be tough.
Without giving too much away, this is a very similar force to the other ones you've been asked to fight. So, I've got like a single machine gun, a command squad, and then a couple units of like 4-man rifle teams with no training. And Dutch last names, so, you know, fuck them. And I've got a couple flak cannons. Or actually, these are not flak cannons, they're flak Verley, which are those like 2-centimeter little things. I'm gonna actually try to hold you on this board. Because I don't want to blow up this bridge. Because I want to hold this town. I also have no idea how big your airborne groups are. I know that you have the 101st down here. Or the 502nd.
Alright, let's go. See how closely you deployed around me.
Hit the dirt!
Well, I guess pretty close. I didn't even see the guys my machine gun is shooting at, so...
I really wish I could see the timer.
It's at 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Und mich hier raus!
Ooh, Denny's is panicking! Oh no! Yeah, didn't even take a casualty yet, but my guys are panicking. He's broken and hiding. Ugh. It's always rough when a couple bullets come your way.
Yeah. Gotta start somewhere, though.
I ain't never fought in no war. I shouldn't be making fun of these guys. Okay, he's fine again.
Oh, you have some very good line of sight there. LOS blocker at least.
I gotta be careful with my ammo. I can't just afford to endlessly suppress you unless I've got good shots, because...
What's my timer at?
2 minutes and 56 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's to my strategic advantage to blow this bridge, though. Like, I think if you get me to blow this bridge, you have cleared a town that I could definitely hold for more than 1 turn. Like, the problem with the stone bridge was I could not have held that board for more than 1 turn, because you would have completely tabled me. Like, I'm fucking up if I don't keep these guys alive.
Oh, wow. I forgot about that. Left behind. Alright, let's get you there.
Yeah, I've inflicted, like, no casualties on you. I think there's the one guy I killed in the field, and that might be it. So the problem with these ersatz riflemen is, like, the Fallschirmjäger with the Kar 98s, I mean, they're not, it's not like a great weapon, but you at least, like, when they're in the hands of a veteran trooper, they do some work, you know. And, oh shit.
Neue Position erreicht. In Position. Befehl, neue Position erreicht. In Position. Befehl ausgeführt. Neue Position erreicht. Befehl ausgeführt. Neue Position erreicht. In Position.
Oh shit, these guns can move.
Ausgeführt.
Yeah, not really.
Your guns?
Yeah, these flak furlings can very slowly be used
In
to
Position.
crawl places.
Befehl ausgeführt.
Dave, if I can be so bold as to comment on your progress, I think you've got a bad case of enemies everywhere syndrome.
Neue Position erreicht. In Position. Befehl ausgeführt. Neue Position erreicht.
All right. Well, let's see. What's the next? I'm like out of smoke, so
Yeah.
like everything I do is now.
I think you gotta be willing to, like, take some hits.
Neue Position erreicht.
Dave, did you just lose the guy?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
that was
know.
friendly fire. I'm not shooting at you. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. There's no way I could have killed your guy.
In
Like,
Position.
That's weird.
Ausgeführt.
So you really fell back pretty far.
yeah, this is some Sun Tzu shit right here. This is what I'm doing for you, Dave. So, in Greatest Gen, asked a really important question that I thought I'd want to get your answer for.
Sure.
If you run a dermal regenerator over your butthole, does it close your
Neue
butthole?
Position erreicht.
Good question.
Like, how careful do you have to be with one of those things?
I don't know.
Dave, you're so joyless. Ah.
In Position. Befehl ausgeführt.
It's like I know where you are.
Do you, though?
I just don't know if I can move without getting shot.
Befehl ausgeführt.
How do you know where I am, Dave?
Well, there's some obvious buildings where I think you would want to be.
Thanks, Dave. Very cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it anywhere, so.
Neue Position erreicht.
Whoa, what the fuck? How are you on this side of me? You're a cheeky little fucker, Dave. I didn't see that coming. Don't make me blow this bridge.
You may not have a choice. Unless you have a huge squad of units over there.
Ooh, sounds like I'm gaining a choice one One yank at a time. How the fuck did you even get over there? That's not part of your deployment zone.
How the fuck indeed.
Wow, those guys have got some legs, Dave. I'm impressed.
Oh, I can't get over this damn bridge.
You took out one of my teams. I mean, I bet if you push it the very last second, you can get it. I don't have anything covering it.
Well, GG.
Yeah, I did not expect you to take those. I probably should have blown that bridge. I barely killed your guys. To those of you watching at home, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you it was going to be exciting.
Yeah, you can kind of see the path that I snuck around the side there.
Yeah,
with
no,
my little
that was really well played. It was very lucky for me that I even saw that, because my flak gun started to turn, and I was like, "What the fuck is this doing? What can it see something?" And I like checked the minimap and I saw the red.
Yeah, that actually got me because if it hadn't have seen me, I probably could have snuck over those houses. But well, I lost some guys making that advance, but I made good progress. So
Okay, save battle. Yeah, these early turns are gonna take a little bit of time. Ooh, man. Yeah, I've got to hold you at St. Odin Road, because it's like, if I don't, what really can I do? Okay, you're gonna double stack me here with Vigal.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be straight with you, Dave. Ooh.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, so so the German rocket grenade is called the SilentSpectre. Is that shit belcher? Does that translate to shit belcher?
I don't know.
Because that's an awesome name for a grenade launcher.
View the map here. Okay.
SilentSpectre. I should speak German. I don't know how to. I should learn how to. Last stand Arnhem. All right.
What's the timer?
Oh, you get like 5 minutes.
Okay. Better than 3 minutes.
Yeah, I hate to just blow up all these bridges, but I don't feel like I have like other compelling choices. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, you're kind of in a shitty spot when you have these crap units.
I'm ready.
Feind gesichtet.
This is a pretty shitty starting spot, though.
Yeah, I kind of anticipated that you would all in on the top deployment zone. So,
Oh, shit! I didn't even know that was there. So, there's that.
holy shit, there's so many of them.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm advancing not very quickly, so. Wow, I didn't realize this line of sight. Ah, I see. What's my timer at?
30 seconds.
Alright. Take your damn bridge.
You might morale break though.
No, 30 seconds.
Well, all the farm boys are going into combat against the emaciated Germans, and
Meine Leute geraten in Panik. Befinden uns im Kampf.
holy shit, my gun jammed, and it's being repaired. I've never seen that before. Get him, Captain Weber. Just kidding, your name is Comp.
Incoming! Taking fire!
Wow. Oh, fuck you.
Ho ho ho!
Oh, fuck.
Should have blown that bridge.
Should have blown it. Damn it. I was waiting. Damn it. Fuck you.
You weren't kidding. Shit. I didn't realize they were gonna break after like a few hits.
Yeah, I didn't. That was totally avoidable. All right, let's hit
1 second.
next.
Grab my water. But yeah, I'll hit next.
Okay, so both St. Odin and Vigal are still held by the Germans, but they're held by pretty reduced forces of Germans. So if we click ahead to when the reinforcements arrive, we're really relying on these guys to fly into action. But we can see now that we're up into, I believe, the lowest part of the Nijmegen campaign, which is the airborne landings around Grave, which actually historically did not go particularly well. I would be surprised if they go poorly here, but that's just because I'm looking at the forces. So let's hit next.
Yeah, hit next.
Ooh,
Alright.
those are some untrained ersatz. Not great. Let me know when you're ready, Dave. I'm gonna grab my phone. Uh, this cut is brutal, Dave, but I'm shedding the weight.
Yeah?
I'm shedding the weight.
Shedding it, okay.
My bulk, it was a troubling bulk, you know. You might say, I went a fridge too far.
Fridge too far. Alright.
So, I don't really know how the bridge explosion works here. I think you might only need to control Grave Bridge. I don't think you need to control, like, all 3 bridge locations.
What kind of time do I have?
You have 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Gotcha.
So, I think historically this bridge was destroyed by the by the Germans. Though I should really get this open on my phone so I know for sure. Oh, it tells me I'm live streaming to YouTube right now. That might be an unintended consequence of doing this through Relive. Is I might be simultaneously streaming to YouTube and Twitch. Interesting. Alright, where's my machine gun?
Oh, this is really unfortunate. I think I have a unit in the far corner that is hidden under my mini-map.
Hit F6 and I'll make it go away.
Oh, thank God.
I've never played this game before, Dave. Yeah, there's like not a good way to defend the bridge though, which is kind of interesting. Like, I do really appreciate the fact that the only defensive position that can actually put shots on the Grave Bridge victory location is 400 meters away. So, I feel like this is a situation where I kind of have to... Yeah, well, I'm not going to... You know what, Dave? I'm not going to tell you my strategy. So...
There's a bold move.
Yeah, it's we're gonna try something I was reading about called OPSEC, where I don't immediately alert you to all of my
To
plans.
the plan? Yeah. Okay.
I just yeah, it's I think I might turn on push to talk because I want to be able to communicate with you, but also narrate to the stream a little bit. And
Why don't you do that for next round?
yeah, no, I'm not gonna fuck with it today. I'm just yeah, I'm not gonna overcomplicate this. I'm gonna see if I can well, I guess the question is, do I want to try to hold this bridge until I'm relieved? Well, Dave, we're gonna see how far you get.
All right. May the best man blow a bridge up. Oh, wait a minute. Is that gonna do what I'm... Oh, it is gonna do what I...
Yes, Dave, let the hate flow through you. push onto my position with all your smoke. Fuck you.
Finden uns im Kampf.
That was a lucky mortar shot. I'm in a fucking building. Oh wait, no, I'm on top of a tower. Yeah, I didn't really realize that this thing doesn't have a roof.
A little critical.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have tried to ambush you so hard with it if I'd realized that. Whoops. Well.
That worked out.
Five minutes and 25 seconds, Dave. Oh, the live stream is just me. What? Hold the phone. I'm gonna go to Twitch. I don't think you can wade across the water.
Oh, I'm guessing you saw that little move then. Some boulder play from you. So just FYI, you can't climb this bridge from the side. You need to enter it from like the place where it meets the road, because it's like elevated elsewhere. That wasn't why I was trying to do that.
Das Blut!
So I'm curious if you capture South Bridge, whether it takes away my ability to blow the bridge. I would suspect that you need to capture the actual grave bridge. Killing this Urzat's rifle team better not. This US Platoon HQ is extremely fortunate.
Wir befinden uns im
So I still have the option to blow the bridge with you having
Wir sind
captured that.
verloren!
Feind gesichtet. Ziel außer Reichweite.
Feigling!
Oh, well, that didn't work. I snuck this machine gun team around to this position, and it didn't do shit.
Wir ergeben uns!
Unsere Leute geraten in Panik.
I'm disappointed that this flak gun isn't doing a little bit more work. And I know it's like he's shooting at him from like 500 meters away, but still. Well, I probably should have taken a look at this bridge to understand the merits of blowing it versus not blowing it. Because holding you here would be awesome. But I don't think I can do it, Dave.
How much time do I have left? Any?
30 seconds.
I feel like I have to take
You
the whole
shouldn't
bridge.
have tried that fucking tactical... You shouldn't have tried that tactical maneuver where you lapped around there. You should have just bum rushed the bridge. I only had 6 guys on this side of the river.
Hit the dirt!
Oh, there's fucking... Oh, they got fucked up.
Who did I hit?
No. They my guys' move orders. They kind of, I think they did their take cover thing. All right, you're gonna blow this bridge, I'm assuming. So.
Well, let's see how many airborne troopers I can take with me. Hubris
Are you just
has
gonna
never
wait?
bit me in the ass before.
Hey, You're not gonna just wait until they're on the bridge and kill everyone with an explosive, are you?
I don't think that works. I'm just trying to see if you get in range of my machine guns.
Hit the dirt!
I love how BattleTech limits the range of machine guns to 30 meters. But it's fucking World War II. Alright, I got my pound of flesh. Go fuck yourself, Dave.
All right, good job.
I don't know what else I can do. I want to check if historically Grave Bridge was blown. Let me check the Battle of Grave. You did just gain control of the entire territory, though. So it might have been worth it. You have the bridge. I need to take a longer look at the strategic map to understand these questions. Because, like, yeah, I think now it's just wide open. Even though the bridge is fucked up, yeah, okay. So, you're gonna try to take this. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Let's go. Hold on, let me save this. So I think for Nijmegen, we have to fight this battle, both of these battles, and then we're actually back up into Arnhem. So this will get more interesting once we get through these like German.
Well, there's a lot of bridge battles. I guess that's the whole campaign, but
Yeah, you'll win at least. Like I think this one is actually pretty easy to win, but you really gotta push these bridges more than you're pushing them. Sorry.
dude, there's like nowhere to push faster than that without
Just get all
taking
your
massive
just
casualties.
Take massive casualties, man.
Yeah, but then your morale breaks and you get knocked off the board. So I don't know about that.
Nah, you're fine. You're
Oh,
totally
really?
fine. I can't wait to get some battle groups that aren't just these endless, like cookie
Trash.
copies of the same trash. But I'm doing my best to make it work. I am gonna blow this bridge up.
What's the time on this one?
You got 5 minutes, my dude.
There's something weird's going on. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What?
Like my deployment zone, it's not letting me deploy.
You have 2 deployment zones.
It's not letting me deploy on the right one.
Do you
I
have
can drag
Do you
units
have-
over
do
there,
you
but
have
it
2
doesn't
battle
work.
groups here?
Yeah.
One is in the right, one is in the left. You gotta figure out which is which.
You got to be kidding.
Well, it might be hard because they're probably both paratroopers. So,
I can't play. I can only place units on one side according to their. Oh my god. Ugh. That's the side I needed to be on. That's infuriating. In
well,
terms of
some of
game
your
design.
units should be able to be placed on the other side.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Right? Am I right?
Gotta find my mortar. There's the other thing.
Right, I'm ready. You got 5 minutes to capture this bridge, my dude. Alright, allied dogs. Where are you?
Feind gesichtet.
Coming!
Feind gesichtet.
Easy there, Hitler. Don't hit these guys in the open. It's not sporting. Ugh. For a second there, I was going to make fun of your mortar team's inability to shoot straight, but here they are, creating a wide smoke screen. Man, these guys can't hit shit. They're so badly trained. Oh shit, yeah, I can't see anything in the ditch.
Keep your heads down.
Feind gesichtet.
Come on, guys, do the thing I told you to do.
You gotta take Hyman Bridge. Boom, I got a captain. "50 seconds.
Hit the dirt.
Receiving fire.
Damn it. 15 seconds. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Oh, fuck you, Dave. Fuck you, Dave. Okay, it's half controlled. Oh, it's back to me.
Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. You can blow it up, I assume.
I can.
That's lame.
Sorry, Dave. You were the one who wanted to play as the Allies. I warned you of this.
Hit the dirt.
They really didn't, like, design the scenario very well, though. So now I'm, like, fucked in a ditch, basically, so...
Yeah, I mean, I think... I'm trying to think how you... Let's say you would have perfectly predicted me. So let's say that you're fucking Ender Wiggin, right? How do you do this? Like, you know where I'm gonna put both my machine guns. I'm trying to remember what your DZ looks like. I think there is a way you could do it, but you would basically have to know exactly where I decided to defend. And
So, and yeah, I couldn't deploy in the other zone. I didn't want to say... I did try to say that I didn't, but...
I actually put
It's-
quite a few troops over there because I thought you said you could. So, like, whatever psyops you did
I can't
to-
confirm or deny
Yeah,
that.
I actually, like, I have, like, 2 squads of Urzits in screening positions over there because I didn't want you to sneak up on my machine gun. And my command squad is sitting on the bridge. But, I mean, I haven't taken any casualties yet. I got a ton of ammo left. I don't necessarily want to disband this battle group if I can delay you for a turn. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Well-
blowing a bridge is one thing, but it doesn't stop the infantry from moving around. It just stops the armored units from through. So like,
Right.
I'm trying to. You have killed 2 of my guys, 3 of my guys.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use a rule that we decided at the beginning of the game.
Der Feind hat einen Waffenstillstand
You've
angeboten.
captured the crossroads, Dave. But sure, I'll take your truce.
Oh fuck no. You're right. I did.
Ooh, I got a sniper. Nice. But sure, we can truce it out.
So I have to retreat, I think, right?
I think so, yes.
Is that the rule we decided?
I would not have, well, let's think about this. I didn't have to accept your truce. You didn't truce me under the rules we agreed on, right? I just truced this out because I figured you were probably just going to go hide in the corner.
That's true.
And, like, I didn't want to waste 12 minutes while you hid in the corner. So, I think this is just a normal truce.
It's just a normal truce. Okay. All right.
And I may yet blow the bridge. But,
Well, you've delayed me for another turn, so. I'm pretty frustrated with how that actually played out on the board.
I had a
I'm wondering-
troop that was just sitting like in the ditch on my side of the bridge, ready to just hurl grenades up onto the road. So
I knew that I wasn't going to be able to take it from that side, but oh well.
yeah, I think
So-
when I played the single player version of this, that was the first battle I fought, and it let me attack it from the other side. Which was actually much better because the airborne can run right over those ersatz squads.
Well, I think it has something to do with like how I stacked those groups. So if I put one as the primary, I'll bet it would have given me the other side. But
Yeah.
there was no way to know which side was which, I guess, at the time.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
You're
Actually, like, Dave, I don't think you're doing bad. Like, I don't think you're doing badly at all.
No, I don't even either, but what is this map?
Okay. Last stand. Okay. Ooh, I've never played this map before. So you're like actually in your drop zone.
Yeah, I think we started like this is like where I dropped, so
Well,
so it's gonna be a hot drop.
yeah. To be honest with you, Dave, I got a couple machine guns pointed at you.
Yeah, I kind of feel this one didn't go very well. The fact that their landing was contested, first of all.
Well, let's see. There's no bridge on this board, so I have to play this one straight. And ersatz rifles are ersatz rifles gonna ersatz rifle. Am I right?
All right, does that make sense? Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, I'm ready to rock and roll. That's a lot of Americans. Man, these Erzatz teams are so badly trained. Like, I have perfect unobstructed shots to you, and I just like, straight up have absolute trash shots. This one a little further back. Seems to kind of be like my catchphrase in this game. My boys are showing no ammo.
I did see it for a split second. One of my guys, I think, spotted it, but...
Clampe is heroic! Who's Clampe? I have to find Clampe. He's heroic.
I think I see him.
Oh, he's leading his friends on. Oh, das Blut!
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Yeah. That was,
yeah. Okay.
That was pretty lickety-split there, huh? Alright.
I'm surprised that you lost morale that quickly.
I probably should not have played so close up. That was a stupid decision on my part, but...
Sure.
Yeah. Such is life. Let me say it real quick. Battle. Yeah. Okay. And basically the same shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, boy. Got you in the pocket, baby boy. Let's rock and roll. I feel like this would have gone much better if the Germans had about twice as many MG42s. Those seem to really be doing all of my work. So...
Probably.
That's the kind of deployment that would only really reward me if you deployed really badly. Which, I'll be honest, isn't how I like to play this game. What makes the most sense here? Yeah, this tree line is really just gonna fuck me, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably about the best we can hope for, I think.
All right, let's go.
I need a second, but otherwise I just gotta find my Zug troop. Here it is. Okay, I am ready.
Befehl, Feind gesichtet. Feind gesichtet. Neue Position erreicht. In Position. Feind
Holy shit, what is with you pinholing all my flak cannons? They're beautiful creatures and they need to be allowed to thrive. Killed Breezy already. So I kind of badly misread what your deployment zone was going to be. And I thought that I had a pretty ironclad plan to keep you out of these buildings. I did not realize until after I'd hit deploy that you could start in these buildings.
Yeah, I can go a little further for. I actually could only start in this one.
But I have this road covered with like a machine gun. And I was like, there's no way he's getting across the road. And I kind of saw that you had to tow into the building. I didn't think you'd put your whole force in the little tow, but I guess you did. Which is really what you should have done, so good job. You're getting a little too good at this fucking game, dude. suggestion. When a squad is like suppressed by 5 adjacent units, just charge them. Like just put your move fast right on top of them.
I actually did, but they all kind of got clustered a little bit.
Whoopsies. I didn't get too many guys. And I think you killed my leader again. And also my flak cannon. Fuck.
Sorry, to be honest, I wished you hadn't broken as soon as I did, because I would have taken more of that town.
But like on this board, like I would basically connect the dots with your victory locations, and I wouldn't deploy anywhere inside that box. So, like, you control that much of the board.
Oh, I know it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's...
And we're back up in Arnhem. We're back up in Arnhem. We're back up playing this scenario where I get my first real battle group of the day. My first real battle group of the day, Kraft's Dutchman.
Yeah, go Kraft.
Are you good to do the Arnhem missions, or do we need to call it a night?
Let's just get through this turn.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
I don't think there's any other battles. This is, I think, the last battle of the night. Because I don't think there's anything else up in Arnhem.
Oh, yeah. I think they're just uncontested.
So you double stacked me here, you son of a bitch. But that's okay, because, yeah, I get my first real fucking army.
Oh, it's this map again. I remember this map.
Oh yeah, this is a great map. Love this map. I'm a bad man. I wish I knew what some of this stuff meant. Okay. So we're gonna take a company troop because I want to take... I'm putting a group Führer on the field because the game allows me to do so.
Group Führer?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm putting like a captain or a major on the field rather than like a platoon leader to command one of my platoons.
Sure.
Sorry, Dave. I need to.
Okay.
Whoa.
I am ready.
Oh yeah. Okay. I just need I need a hot second here because I think I took a flak can last time. I don't find that these are particularly good though.
To be honest, I think the mortars are just a little OP.
Hold on. I'm just having a hard time determining what the fuck I'm actually taking here. We'll go for training, I think. Alright, we're ready. I'm ready. This is my first like legit battle of the night, Dave, so you gotta let me have this. I did what I could with what I had. Alright?
Sure.
I make no apologies for it. Okay. I feel like you have a different deployment zone this time. Like, you're allowed to be closer to things than I like.
I think maybe it has to do with because I had two different groups coming in.
Because, like, in the last time we played, you were really in a box. And this time, you're, like, able to... That building at the top, like, you would not have been able to be as close last time.
No, not at all.
Trying to think about what actually makes sense in terms of a deployment here. Sorry, Dave.
All
I'm
right.
gonna be a minute here.
Ready whenever you are.
Yeah, I know. I'm being a pill, but
No, it's cool. I mean, you've had to wait for me. It's difficult when you're the defender and you're kind of at a disadvantage because you have to position things. Like, I don't have as many options, so
oh, look, Roadhouse.
so it is.
Dave, if you win the Arnhem campaign, I'm gonna be a salty sailor. Uh,
Well, we can just switch sides then.
Yeah, I suppose I can defend this kind of that way if I want to, because I really just need to make sure that, like, if I play far up, that I'm able to at least kind of get back a little bit, but I don't really need to worry too much about, you know. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll work. You guys, you don't really need to be down there. You need to be, like, up here. Yeah. And then you can cut this across here. Oh, that's going to be a full murder box. Yeah, look at that. Look at you guys go. Yeah, okay, that works perfectly. Alright. And then the only group that doesn't have transverse fire is these guys, but I'm hoping, I mean, that's just the gamble you're going to have to take, that's not the one place that Dave decides to kick in. Because if he does, you're fucked. But, like, whatever, you know? Alright, let's go. What? The fuck?
What were you expecting?
Just somebody that had line of sight when I deployed ended up in a trench, and now they don't have line of sight anymore.
Befehl ausgeführt. Neue Position erreicht.
Yeah, these stupid assholes don't have line of sight to anything. I am not a fan of this.
By stupid assholes, just who are we talking about? what type of unit might that be?
Befehl ausgeführt.
Doesn't matter, Dave.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's just a machine gun in a completely critical position.
Incoming! Taking fire! Das Blut!
Why are you saying the blood? Nobody's been hit yet. Dipshit.
Fucking fighter! Wer gegen uns?
Whoa, what the fuck? I got another squad that's like was perfectly positioned in deployment, and now apparently they can't see shit. I have never seen an airplane hit something before. Holy shit! That just killed
I guess because
two-
it's in a building.
That just killed 2 squads. That killed my grenade. That killed my mortar and my machine gun squad.
Neue Position
Really?
Like
Wow.
total KIAs on both. I probably shouldn't have told you that, but I'm actually impressed. That has never happened before in this game.
I'm guessing it's because like if you're in a building, like the roof collapsed or something. I don't know.
I think you just got me. Like I think you got me good, bud. It's
It's got you good.
yeah, it's that fucking blows. Like that's
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That legit sucks.
So like I've noticed the planes kind of come in at a random angle. So it just kind of happened to line up with those guys by the wall I can see now.
No, I mean I'm like, here's the thing, Dave. I'm not giving you anything, but I'm secretly rooting for you. Because I don't think this is really winnable as the Allies, and I want you to win this as the Allies.
in Position. Feind gesichtet. Wir sind unter Beschuss.
We're under heavy fire.
Oh, you have artillery, don't you?
We're pinned down. Sergeant, cover! Sergeant!
I mean, you bloodied my nose pretty bad, but you don't have the map yet.
Well, that artillery strike did a lot.
I'm hoping I've at least burned you out of some smoke at this point.
Befehl ausgeführt.
Killing that grenade launcher, or that, I call them grenade launchers because that's what they're called in German. Killing that mortar was really good because that's the only mortar this formation gets. So, Dave, I'm just, ooh, you're surprising me.
Well, I aimed at that.
Taking fire!
Oh, okay, that was stupid. Like, whole time, I tried to get them to throw a smoke grenade, and it took like a minute.
Sergeant!
Wow. That was pathetic. Vickers MG, you are fired. Your one job was to throw that smoke grenade. You've never threw it. So, that's a thing.
What is a glider pilot group?
Not really sure. I don't know what the difference is between them, honestly, but
What do they have equipped on them?
I can't tell because I can't see my unit weapons. I don't know how to see them.
If you click on them, it should show it in the lower right corner. Try hitting F8. Wait, no, try hitting F7. That should make it come up.
All voice
Oh,
on.
oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's also a Game Ranger command, I think.
Oh, I thought.
So hit F7, and that should show you the soldier monitor,
Yeah, cool.
which is, I think, very
So they
hard
have,
to
like-
play the game without, because you can see how much ammo they have and like who has what gun. Which
So
is,
the pilot groups just have people.
they don't
They're
have-
not particularly great.
Do they have guns?
Well, they have guns.
Oh, dead guys don't show their guns. Okay, I understand.
Neue Position erreicht.
Things have a ton of ammo.
Taking fire!
Take cover!
Sergeant!
Jesus.
attack into mortar fire.
In position.
Feuer eingestellt!
Neue Position erreicht.
Incoming!
Gesichert.
I surrender.
Gotcha, bitch.
In position.
That you did.
Befehl ausgeführt.
You didn't like that Vickers team anyways, though.
Yeah, they had failed.
Kind of wonder how big of a group you actually have. Like, if I severely deplete, so I know you're going to Gianna Obre. Like, I'm not too worried about it. I got a mortar squad back here, and I think they're the ones popping shots at me.
In position.
Tenaciously played, Dave. You pushed me off that first objective much more quickly than I thought you would. So I found out the
Well,
reason
took
why.
it back though, so.
No, I mean the one in the south that
Oh,
had like
right,
5
that
squads
little-
on it start.
That little one, yeah. What'd you say?
I had a bunch of squads. That was like most of my force was down there. And I should have had enflating fire across the road, but for some reason my squad that deployed in the back like lost line of sight because close combat is close combat. I gotta say, this is probably like the first time I've ever had a flak cannon actually.
Feuer eingestellt!
The Grand Campaign
What?
has 10 days remaining.
Oh,
Progress
oh.
is worse than your historical counterparts. That's great. I like that the game is disrespecting me like that.
It did that in the other one as well.
So
So
I saw you
that's
took
fun.
the victory location at the top. I thought about sending a squad up there. I gotta say that random squad of grenadiers is like the MVP of this match. Um,
They survived a lot of.
yeah,
Or you want the one at the bottom or the one that charged across
the
the
one that
road?
charged across the road and then killed a couple of guys at the very end of the game,
Yeah.
and that captured the Vickers. Like one of those guys got like hit in the arm, but. Whew, I mean, you guys died fair and square. My
Yeah, I didn't move quite
commanders.
fast enough on the bottom because I almost cut your guys off before they got to the trench, but they just didn't make it in time to cut them off.
Yeah. Thankfully, you did not kill my captain. But you completely KIA'd both my only mortar team and one of my small number of heavy machine gun teams, which was. I'm really I'm excited. I like that planes aren't broken because I've always thought they were kind of pointless, and you sort of proved me wrong. So.
Kind of got lucky.
The other surprising MVP of the game was the flak cannon. I have never really seen one of those do much good.
Yeah, well, it was pretty far off the side, so it was pretty effective, and I couldn't really hit it back.
It was a very good like quarterback piece. Because I think before I understood this game, I probably would have tried to play that defense like as an all-in, keep you from breaking out. And I think the thing that really was the good call here was just as soon as I realized I was going to lose that forest fight, I just fucking bailed. Like, and I got out and I got in that ditch because otherwise you can really lose like an entire map. I
Yeah.
killed a lot of your squad leaders, but I didn't kill that many of your dudes, which is a little strange. But
So I think I got more troops in that because I had double battle groups or double platoons or whatever.
yeah, probably. But so the reason this actually happened in real life was because the British were so cautious that they only airlifted half of the first airborne on the first day. And rather than send the other half in like poor weather conditions and just get them on the ground and risk some losses, they were like, well, it'll be safer to send them tomorrow. So these guys were not only landing far as fuck away from their LZ, but they had to leave some guys behind to keep the landing zone secured. So like the dudes that got to Arnhem not only had to like run a couple miles, but they were also severely depleted by the time they got there. Can you hit
Sure.
next?
Oh, yeah.
I think it is the next turn. I'm gonna say, what was I doing? Dave, Ross, GC 1. We'll say GC 2 because I don't remember if I called the last one. This is turn 2. Okay. So just looking at the turn here. Trying to see what reinforcements I have that showed up. Just harder. Okay.
This is strange. I can't attack south into Eindhoven.
Let me see.
I guess it's just the way it is.
No, like which tile are you looking at?
506th, or sorry, the 101st Airborne. Very bottom. I mean, sure.
You want to attack? Where's Eindhoven?
Very bottom.
Oh, it might be because you were on the north side of the river, and the bridge is gone.
Yeah, that could be, I guess.
I'm not sure how you see which side of the bridge you're on, though.
I mean, it looks like I'm on. Well, okay, I guess it doesn't really.
I think the
Show.
game might track it, but I mean, can you move north into Son Heath?
I'm not going to worry about it.
Okay. Well, I'm progressing worse than my historical counterparts. Probably because I've blown up a bunch of bridges that didn't need to be blown up. But, I don't know. You might get the one in Odin Road. Oh, okay. Some of these bridges can't be blown up. I think. Only the ones with blow-upable stuff on them.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What if I just blew the Arnhem Bridge, like, first game we played? That would be really shitty. I wouldn't do that. I'd let you capture Arnhem, as was historical. Oh, I think okay, so here's another thing. I think if you move a real unit on top of a garrison unit, I think it just deletes the garrison unit,
Sure.
which is not super cool because I accidentally deleted a garrison unit. But whatever. All right, well that's a good stopping point for the night. I'm gonna Control Shift G out of the stream here. Anyone who is watching this multi-hour close combat long play, thanks for watching. This was turn 1. We'll probably get to turn 2 sometime next week.
Yeah. All right.